here is a number that should be impossible to turn down: $800 million. In the summer of 2022, Greg Norman and the Saudi-backed LIV Golf League came to Tiger Woods with a check that was essentially blank. They offered him somewhere between $700 and $800 million just to show up. Guaranteed cash, no cuts, no grinding on the driving range at 4 a.m. Just sign the paper and become a billionaire overnight. And Tiger, he didn't just say no, he ghosted them. He essentially laughed in their faces. Now the media told you he did it for legacy. They said he did it because he respects the PGA Tour. And sure, maybe that's part of it. But let's be real. You don't turn down $1 billion just because you like the history books. You turn it down because you know something they don't. Tiger Woods isn't just an athlete anymore. While everyone was watching him limp down fairways, trying to figure out if his leg would hold up, he was quietly building a financial machine designed to do one thing: destroy the need for prize money altogether. He didn't need their $800 million, because he was already hiding a portfolio worth way more than that. This isn't a story about golf. This is a story about the single greatest equity pivot in sports history. To understand where the money is hiding, we first have to bust the biggest myth about Tiger's wealth. You see him winning the Masters holding that oversized check, and you think, that's where the money comes from. Wrong. Tiger Woods has made over $1.8 billion in career earnings. But if you strip away the taxes and the agent fees, his actual on-course prize money, the cash he got for hitting a golf ball, is only about $120 million. That is less than 10% of his total empire. For the first 27 years of his career, Tiger was what Wall Street calls a paper tiger. He was rich, yes, but he was an employee. Think about it. Nike paid him $500 million over nearly 3 decades. That sounds great, right? But Tiger didn't own Nike. He didn't get stock options in the 90s that would be worth billions today. He was a billboard. He was rented real estate. If he stopped playing, the money stopped flowing. And we saw that happen. When the fire hydrant incident happened in 2009 and sponsors started fleeing like rats from a sinking ship, Tiger realized something terrifying. He didn't control his own income. AT&T? Gone. Accenture? Gone. He lost $22 million in endorsement income practically overnight. That was the moment the strategy changed. He stopped looking for paychecks and started looking for equity. He stopped trying to be the face of the brand and started trying to be the brand. But to do that, he had to build something that didn't rely on his physical body. And that brings us to the first block in his Jenga tower of assets. If you want to know where Tiger thinks the future is, don't look at the Masters. Look at a company called TMRW Sports. This is the asset most casual fans ignore, but it is the terrifyingly smart engine behind his post-retirement wealth. Tiger partnered with Rory McIlroy and former NBC Sports exec Mike McCarley to found this venture. Now, what is it? On the surface, it looks like a video game league. They launched the TGL, a high-tech, stadium-based golf league where guys hit balls into massive IMAX-sized screens. It sounds like a gimmick, right? Wall Street doesn't think so. In their Series A funding round, TMRW Sports was valued at $500 million. That is $500 million for a league that hadn't even teed off yet. And look at who is writing the checks. This isn't just golf money. The investment round was led by Dynasty Equity and included heavy hitters like Arthur Blank, owner of the Falcons, and Justin Timberlake. Tiger isn't paid to play in this league. He realized that the PGA Tour is an old, slow product. It takes 4 days to watch. It's weather-dependent. It's boring for Gen Z. TMRW Sports is his bet on data, gambling, and short-form content. By controlling the tech stack and the broadcast rights, Tiger has created an asset that appreciates in value even if he never hits another shot. This $500 million valuation is just the floor. If TGL works, he effectively owns the NFL of golf from day one. But the money wasn't just in the future. Tiger also realized he was missing out on the average Joe's Saturday night. While TMRW Sports is capturing the high-tech future, Tiger's next massive asset is capturing the drunk dad demographic. Enter PopStroke. You might have seen these popping up in Florida, Arizona, or Texas. It looks like mini golf on steroids, but do not be fooled by the AstroTurf and the craft beer menu. This is a real estate play disguised as entertainment. Here is the genius of the model. Tiger Woods doesn't have to pay for the land. Developers and landlords are so desperate to have the Tiger Woods name anchor their shopping centers that they cut favorable deals just to get a PopStroke on the lot. In early 2023, TaylorMade bought a huge stake in PopStroke, valuing the company at $650 million. Let's do the math on that. Tiger isn't just a brand ambassador here. He is part of the ownership group. He designs the putting courses, which takes in maybe a few days of work. And then he collects checks on every $18 burger and every round of putting for the next 30 years. It is the perfect hedge against his body failing. He can't walk 72 holes at Augusta anymore? Fine. He can design a putting green in Scottsdale that generates cash flow 365 days a year. It creates what finance guys call flywheel velocity. TaylorMade invests in PopStroke. PopStroke stocks TaylorMade putters. Tiger owns stakes in the ecosystem. The money never leaves the circle. But while PopStroke is for the masses, Tiger has built a separate secret economy for the 1%. And this is where the real money is hiding. If you drive past a PopStroke, you are seeing the public face of Tiger's business. But if you want to see where he actually parks his cash, you need a boat. Specifically, a 155-foot yacht named Privacy. You need to go to the Bahamas, specifically the Albany Resort. This isn't just where Tiger has a vacation home. This is the crown jewel of the Nexus Luxury Collection. Nexus is a shadowy holding company Tiger owns, alongside billionaire Joe Louis, the guy who owns the Tottenham Hotspur soccer team, and Justin Timberlake. They didn't just buy a resort. They bought a 600-acre slice of paradise and turned it into a tax haven for the ultra-wealthy. We are talking about a place where the buy-in isn't just money, it's status. Tiger owns equity in the development company itself. Every time a tech CEO or a hedge fund manager buys a $15 million villa at Albany to dodge taxes, Tiger gets a cut. But Nexus is expanding. They recently launched T-Squared Social in Manhattan, a luxury sports bar that makes Topgolf look like a dive bar. They own Purple Dragon, a private members club for children in Chelsea, London. This is the Shadow Portfolio. It's unlisted, it's private, and it caters to people who don't look at price tags. By positioning himself as the gatekeeper to this lifestyle, Tiger has monetized his own fame. People pay millions to live in Tiger's neighborhood in the Bahamas. He is selling proximity to himself. But even the gatekeeper needs a wall. And when Tiger needs to escape the billionaires he's selling to, he retreats to a fortress that reveals the darker, more paranoid side of his wealth. You cannot talk about Tiger's assets without talking about Jupiter Island. In 2006, he bought this property for $40 million, then immediately bulldozed the existing mansion. He didn't want a house, he wanted a compound. Today, the estate is valued anywhere between $60 million and $94 million, depending on the market. But the value isn't in the marble countertops, it's in the isolation. The compound has a 4-hole practice facility that mimics the different grass types of the majors. It has a running track. It has oxygen therapy rooms to speed up his recovery from the multiple back surgeries and the car crash that nearly took him out. This house is a physical manifestation of his trauma. After the 2009 scandal and the $100 million divorce settlement to Elin Nordegren, the divorce tax that wiped out a chunk of his liquidity, Tiger designed a world where he never had to leave. He can train, recover, and do business without ever stepping past his security gate. It is an asset, yes, but it's also a cage. And it costs millions a year just to maintain. The taxes, the staff, the security, it's a burn rate that would bankrupt a normal rich person. This high overhead is exactly why he needed to make one final massive gamble. He had the tech, the real estate, and the hospitality. But he was missing the one thing that made Michael Jordan a billionaire. For 27 years, Tiger Woods and Nike were synonymous. It was the most iconic marriage in sports marketing. Nike paid him roughly $500 million. In return, Tiger made them billions. But in late 2023, the unthinkable happened. The marriage ended. Why? Because Nike wasn't going to give him what he finally demanded: ownership. Tiger looked at Michael Jordan. Jordan gets a royalty on every shoe sold. He has equity in the brand. Tiger was just a paid endorser. So he walked away from the swoosh and launched Sunday Red. This is not a sponsorship. This is a standalone brand under the TaylorMade umbrella, but structured as a separate subsidiary. While the exact equity split is guarded like nuclear launch codes, industry insiders believe Tiger has significant skin in the game. He swapped a guaranteed paycheck for a piece of the company. The logo, a tiger skeleton with 15 stripes for his 15 majors, is his bet that his legacy can sell clothes even if he never wins again. Reports from early 2024 said revenue exceeded all projections almost immediately. This is the final piece of the puzzle. If Sunday Red becomes even a fraction of what the Jordan brand is, that equity stake alone could eclipse his entire career's prize money. He is betting that Tiger Woods the brand is stronger than Tiger Woods the golfer. So let's go back to that $800 million rejection. Why did he say no to the Saudis? Because $800 million is a finite number. It's a paycheck, and paychecks come with bosses. Tiger Woods spent his entire life being told where to be and what to wear. By turning down the cash, he bought his freedom. He built a diversified holding company, tech, real estate, hospitality, fashion, that generates wealth while he sleeps. He traded easy money for hard equity. The question is no longer will Tiger win another major. The question is, will Tiger become the first athlete to build a $10 billion business portfolio? He's playing a different game now, and honestly, he might be winning this one by a larger margin than he won the '97 Masters. So what do you think? Was Tiger a genius for betting on himself? Or should he have taken the $800 million and sailed off into the sunset? Let me know whose side you're on in the comments below.